guys, my name is AniMind and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I will be talking about the different types of magic and the magical spirits. If you do not know what any of those words mean, then please check out episode 1 of the series by clicking on the tag above me. If you are, however, a returning viewer, I thank you very much for watching not one, not two, but at least 3 of my videos. I really do appreciate it and hope that you enjoy the rest of this video. So this is part 3 of episode 1, and as I said in the previous video, we will be discussing the magical spirits and different types of magic. Now, there are 4 main spirits and 4 main types of magic associated with each of those celestial creatures. There is the fire spirit, who is the strongest of the bunch and is represented by a goat with the head of a phoenix. The earth spirit, which is represented by a massive chameleon and is associated with elements found within the crust and upper mantle of the earth. Although they might be the smallest of the spirits, they are the second most powerful, just behind the fire spirit. Then there is the air spirit, who is represented by a large bird-like creature and is associated with any gases found in the atmospheres of planets. They are the third strongest spirit, being just above the water spirit, who is represented by a large squid and is associated with all liquids found on the surfaces of planets. As I mentioned, these spirits are associated with the 4 main elements of magic: fire, earth, water, and air. And these spirits each control their aspect of reality, like the water spirit, for example, being able to control the tide, or the air spirit being able to summon a hurricane. Now, these spirits are heavily symbolized, with them each also representing one of the 4 states of matter: fire being plasma, earth being solids, water being liquids, and air being gases. This is also what determines the level of power, since plasma is the most common state of matter in the universe, making the fire spirit the most powerful. And liquids are the least common state of matter in the universe, making the water spirit the weakest. There is, however, more gas in the universe than solids, but the reason why I made the earth spirit more powerful is because of how much more dense solids are compared to gases, making the earth spirit stronger yet smaller than the air spirit. Now, those are the 4 main spirits and types of magic, but there is of course more. Each magic type has its own symbol, which is why I said that we were going to talk about magical spirits in the last video. These magic types have quite simple symbols, with elements that all mean something. The symbol for fire magic contains a basic flame shape that can either mean plasma or extremely hot liquid. Within the flame shape is a black oval, which represents charcoal and can mean anything that is dark. The symbol for earth magic contains a triangle which represents solids, and within the triangle there is a plus symbol that represents anything made of or containing rock, like lava or sand. The symbol for air magic is made of only 3 straight lines that represents air. If something is a gas, it does not need to have these lines as long as it does not have any of the other shapes that indicate state of matter, like the water droplet, flame, or triangle. Water magic is symbolized by a water droplet, which indicates that something is a liquid, and a squiggly line within the droplet that represents water. But there aren't only 4 types of magic, there are hundreds, with each having its own symbol, and these symbols all using elements from the main magic types. Like the symbol for ice magic, for example, having a triangle and a squiggly line inside of that triangle, making the symbol mean solid water or ice. And ice magic is a product of combining earth magic with water magic, meaning that both the earth spirit and the water spirit can control it. There are also sub-spirits that arise out of this system, like the crystal spirit, who controls crystal magic. These sub-spirits are, however, much weaker than the 4 main spirits, and they reside not in the cosmos, but within living organisms like humans. As an example, Angela is inhabited by the crystal spirit, and it is the reason why she is so proficient at crystal magic. since she received it from the tomb of a pharaoh who was the former owner of the crystal spirit. This also technically means that she is the rightful heir to the Egyptian throne, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Some other examples of organisms containing these sub-spirits include Annabeth, who has the electric spirit, the ice boy, who contains the ice spirit, or even the basilisk, who is a massive snake with the head of a rooster, who contains the lava spirit. If you are wondering how some of these sub-spirits are created, I usually start off by choosing a type of magic and then working from the bottom to the top. For example, with the crystal spirit, I decided to use sand and fire, since that is how many crystals and especially glass is formed. And for sand, I decided to use earth and air, since sand is formed by wind weathering down rock. I do, however, need to be careful, since for the sake of consistency, once I decide on a combinations product, it has to always be the same, like with water and earth, where I decided to make it form ice instead of soil. Now soil is formed through combining sand and water. The last thing that I feel is important to clarify is the origin of the four main spirits. They are the children of the one above all, who is the eye-like creature I still need to design, and is also the one who created the universe, Lady Death, and Jinn, as mentioned in part 1 of my episode. Now, if you are to put all of these creatures and beings I mentioned in this episode on a hierarchy, you would start off with the normal non-magic using organisms like humans on the bottom, with magic using organisms above them like druids or gorgons. Above them are the magic users containing sub-spirits like Angela, Annabeth, or the basilisk. Then there are the sub-spirits themselves and the four main spirits above them, and right at the top are Death and Jinn, with the one above all being, well, above all. And that concludes episode 1 of my video series about my storyline. I really do thank you for bearing through this video and hope to see you in the next one. Please leave a like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of it. Well, I just finished editing and it looks like I will be releasing this video on a Sunday. I apologize for releasing this video almost a month after I promised. I really did want to upload it, but then I kind of, forgot and also got a bit lazy. But yeah, this video is out. I'm not making any promises. This episode is over. If there is a second episode, there's going to be an episode, but if there's not one, then there's not going to be one. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and once again I apologize for not keeping my promise.